The Hun School is special to so many of us because of the lifelong friendships that it facilitates. We had this wall in my house where you could sign your name and write a message. He wrote out his full name, Leopoldo Eduardo Lopez Mendoza. He was only 16 years old at the time, but he knew he wanted to make a difference. Fast forward to 2014. Not only had Leo become the mayor of Caracas, he transformed that city from one of the most dangerous cities in the world to a city that was thriving because of his leadership. Leo was sentenced to 14 years in prison, spent 4 years in solitary confinement, all because of peaceful protests in Venezuela. He escaped in 2020, but has never stopped fighting for the people of Venezuela.
I had a lot of time to think about what does it mean to be free. My thinking about freedom is that freedom is not one thing. You see freedom all over the place. A lot of people use freedom for slogans. We want to be free. People sing about freedom. People do poetry about freedom. But freedom, for me at least, is not one thing. Freedom is the possibility of doing many things. Freedom is a possibility to walk freely, to assemble freely, to speak freely, to dream freely. And that is what we're fighting for. And that quest for freedom, at least for me, started here at the Hun School. Started here when I left my country. I started to meet other people from different parts of the world, started to meet people that were also dreaming for a better future. So I can tell all of you, you're all very lucky. You're very lucky of being here. And I'm sure some people have said this to you before. But I would like to tell you that most of the people your age don't have the possibility that you have. Most of the people in the world today don't have the possibility of being educated in the way you're being educated. These are the years that are going to shape you. And I would ask you to dream big. Every one of you has the possibility of changing the world in some way. Every one of you, if you search and go after your own dream, you will make a change. Think about what is it that is meaningful for you. Think about what is it that moves you. And follow that dream. I did follow my dream. I was looking at my yearbook, and basically what I said 35 years ago is what I ended up doing. I said I want to work for my country. Happiness is not only about having a smile in your face. Happiness is not about having things. Happiness, at least for me, is about having a purpose. Happiness is about waking up every day with meaning in your life. Saying, I am doing this because I care for this. So find something that you care about and follow that dream and make it true.
I want to leave it with what we heard from your father. He was reading a letter. It was 2015 back here at the Hun School.
I know that one day, and maybe it'll be one day soon, although time is something I have learned to master and not to allow to torment me, I will live in freedom and have even more strength than before to fight for the change and for a clear democracy for Venezuela. And when that happens, I look forward to walking down the mall of Alum.